The life of a ceratosaurus is a tough one. Being a scavenger means that you're depending on the animals around you for food. But we must start at the beginning, when I just spawned in and was an innocent juvenile. I picked my skin and I was ready for the adventure to start. I immediately started sniffing, trying to see if I could scavenge something up right off the bat. I found something but was immediately greeted by an unfriendly face. He rammed me, knocking out a good chunk of my health. After getting rammed and bit a couple more times, decided to call it quits. I got out safely, but he was tracking my scent trail, so I had to run. Once I healed my bleed, I ran again since I wasn't leaving a blood trail anymore. Once I got out of there, I sat in a corner hoping the Carno wouldn't come back. Once I got enough confidence to come out again, I found out the Carno was patrolling the area. I came out again in a desperate search for food. I found a baby Troodon and practically swallowed the thing whole. I found a deceased subadult Tenontosaurus, which I devoured and got a perfect diet out of. After I ate, I AFK'd, which got me to about 31% growth. I went back to the area where I fought the Carno, only to find 2 piles of bones. As life moved on, so did I. I came across a small group of migrating herbivores. With carnivores and herbivores all around me, I felt trapped. I waited for the perfect moment and then darted. I took a sniff around, not realizing how close I was to food. Out of nowhere, an adult Carnotaurus came out of the bushes. Luckily, he didn't attack me. After 2 minutes of sitting in the bushes, it felt safer to eat. Being completely at the raptor's mercy, I gave him a friendly call. Luckily, he was being friendly. I decided it was time to move and continue my adventure. After getting one last drink of water. I found a dead Tenontosaurus, but my eating was glitched. The server had crashed, meaning that all of the dead carcasses were cleared. I made it back into the server, with all of the corpses cleared, which means I had nothing to scavenge and nothing to eat. I was getting bigger, meaning a higher demand for food. There was a herd of several Tenontosaurus. A lone Carnotaurus was also getting a drink, but I wasn't taking any chances while he was around. I darted, hoping he wouldn't see me. And to my surprise, he didn't. I slipped off a mountainside, breaking my legs. I came out of the bushes to drink and was greeted by 2 babysauruses. I was starving, looking for anything edible. I found a large Carnotaurus corpse, which I immediately started devouring. I ate and ate and ate. I AFK'd, and then I was ready to keep walking. I found a group of Cerratos, and then I was invited to join them. I was now a part of a family. We all went to a mud pool. We wallowed until we were completely covered. Our group of Cerratos found a giant Tenontosaurus corpse, which we all started eating as soon as we saw it. There was a couple of Tenantosauruses across the river. There were also a couple of Cerratos that were passing by that I didn't feel very good about. It felt sketchy just to be around them. Me and the group were running for a while now, but there was nothing around. There were a couple Tenantosauruses that we were planning to stalk and hunt. They had crossed the river, so we decided to as well. We were planning to fight the Carnotaurus now, since the Tenantosauruses were running away, but the Carno was no different. The Tenantosauruses were moving quickly, but they were calling out, so we knew where they were. A Tenontosaurus was baiting me to their other group members. I went back over to the Tenantosauruses to act as bait until my other group members were ready to strike. I got closer and closer. After signaling my group to come over, we engaged in the fight. I took 2 major hits, taking out a very large chunk of my health. I had to back out or else I'd be killed. But the Tenontosaurus wasn't over with me. He wanted me dead. I was super low. I was done fighting. But like I said, The Tenantosauruses were not done with me. The fights, the exploring, the family, all over. Thank you for watching this Soretta story, and feel free to drop a like, and I'll see you next time.